16. Beer for Breakfast on the scene with one of the stars. You may have seen her here and there opening up for the likes of Keith and Renee. We have Brynn Lamour. She's been on UMFM radio. Anybody who hears her play has to have her on their show. The proof is in the pudding. You've already been on Destination Worldwide. Brynn Lamour, welcome to Beer for Breakfast.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, the Young Performers Program, how did you hear about it, and what inspired you to get a hold of it, into it? Because we want to let everybody know that, who's your aunt?
My aunt?
Or aunt, cousin.
My cousin. Okay, I was like...
I know families all.
Yeah. Renee
Lamoureux from Keith and Renee. And they didn't have a Young Performers Program. They did it on their own. Mm-hmm. And you're doing it this way. What do you like about the Young Performers Program? What brings you here instead of, I'll just do my stuff?
Well, I first heard about it from a friend about 2 years ago, and this is the first year I really felt that I was ready to participate or to even enter something like this. I didn't know exactly what to expect, but I'm so happy I did it because I got to meet so many musicians, and of course it's a great experience seeing you guys. So.
Well, and you had a great group. It was spectacular. Tell us about your mentor.
Brandy Zan was amazing, from Winnipeg, obviously. She's a rocker chick, like you can tell. I like it. Great, she had good advice. She supported us. She gave us a lot of confidence, which is good. But yeah, it was a pleasure to have her as our mentor.
And you had a great, as we mentioned, you had a great group of other young performers. I mean, we talk about this. Every group has great chemistry, but they have their own bond. What brought you as a group together? What was it like? Hey, these people are my people. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I know.
it is, especially because we were only together for about a day.
But you did a heck of a group song.
Yeah.
The harmonies were insane.
Yeah. It kind of fell into place. I don't know. I guess all of us have a bit of experience, if not a lot, on stage, so that definitely helped us. Yeah, I don't know. I think all of us were impressed by each other's music, which helped, obviously. And yeah, it connected us that way. Yeah.
So, I mean, it really is a dog-eat-dog world. Mm-hmm. But the Young Performers Program, and in each group, there's so much camaraderie. Mm-hmm. Where does that... Like, how does the competition drop where you go like, ooh, that guy's really good, I gotta boost my game? Like, how can you be so friendly when you're kind of competition?
So when you say that, because I was thinking about that today, because it is a competition, there is a prize at the end, but you don't feel like it's a competition. You realize, I don't know, you get to know these people, and music is not something you want to compete with. It's the business that's competitive. The music itself is something that's shared, and when you're in a room full of musicians that are sharing their most personal creations, you can't take it as a competition anymore. It becomes very human.
Well, yeah, you talk about that. Brandy made mention a number of times about how personal and introspective and very sincere the songs were, bringing a number of people close to tears. And I'm not making that up. There were a number of people on and off stage that were welling up, and you're like, wow, that's power. And Brandy Zidane mentioned that as well. Like, mm-hmm. How do you allow yourself to be so vulnerable? Because you're not just describing how you feel at that point to affect somebody.
Yeah.
You're opening up.
Oh, definitely.
Do you ever feel like it's like, oh my God, I'm too open?
Not really, no. Music is interesting because it's not like talking. It's not like crying. You're showing your emotion in a different way, and it's a good feeling, if anything. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Yeah, vulnerability is beautiful.
Brynn Lamour, how do people find you and your music on the website?
You can like my page on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube, Reverb Nation. There's a list of all my links on my Facebook page, which will make it a lot easier. Yeah.
Go to Facebook, folks. That's kind of your go-to point, especially for the young performers. Who are you excited? And last but not least, who are you excited to see here at the Folk Fest? I mean, there's lots, but we're gonna make you pick a few.
Okay, definitely Donovan Woods. He's not as well known, but he's been an idol of mine for the past 2 years. Bahamas tonight, obviously. And Dan Mangan is another one of my idols. I've seen him twice already this year, but it'll still be a good show. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Dan Mangan for a second. Neither show was the same, was it?
No, never. I mean, he performed with different people the 2 times I saw him, but never, no.
And he's going to perform with different people here this weekend, because that's the way he is. This is Beer for Breakfast, Young Performers Program. We're going to talk to a few more. We're going to talk to all great artists. Stick around this weekend. Brynn check her out.